Hello! Welcome to Yoga with Bree. I'm Bree, and today on the channel I have a 1-hour flow for you that's going to be really great to strengthen and stretch the entire body. So put on something comfortable and we'll begin in a seat on your yoga mat. Take a seat on your mat and grow the spine tall. You can rest your hands down in your lap and either keep a soft focus or eyes closed. And then very gracefully, gently transition down onto your back for our breathing exercise. You can lie down in corpse pose and place the hands on the torso. A hand on the belly, a hand on the chest is good. And then start to breathe into your hands as you inhale, feeling the belly and the chest press against the palms. And as you exhale, feel the palms sink back down with the deflation of the torso. A few rounds like that. Inhales to expand and exhales to deflate. Good. Keep your breath moving deep and start to wiggle your fingers and toes. We'll inhale to reach the arms overhead, come into a full body stretch, and then as you exhale, hug your left knee into the chest. We're going to rock a little bit side to side to massage out the back, keeping that left knee hugged in tight. And then taking a hold of the left knee with the left hand, start to circle it around, either half circles or full circles, to start to loosen up the hip joint. You'll take the knee away from the body, deep inhale, and then with an exhale, move into a twist by bringing your left knee across the body over to the right side of the mat. And you can use your right hand to guide the knee deeper towards the earth. Left hand either out to the side, or you can bend the elbow. Try to get the left shoulder blade all the way down to the ground. And then moving onto the back again, we'll bring the knee to center, interlace the hands behind the left thigh, and then as you kick your left heel towards the ceiling or the sky, start to rotate the left ankle with big, slow circles. Good. And then we'll cross that left ankle over the right knee as you bend the right knee for a figure 4 stretch. You can interlace the hands in front of the right shin or behind the right thigh. Keep the low back on the ground as you draw the right thigh in towards the chest. Stretching the back of the right hip, back of the left hip. And then as you release the left leg down, we'll keep a hold of the right knee to do the same thing on the other side. Now rocking left to right with the right knee hugged in towards the abdomen. Good, and then we'll start the hip circles. Right hand grabs the right kneecap and you'll guide the leg around in either half circles or full circles. Next time you take the knee away from the body, big, big inhale. Prepping for the twist. As you exhale, draw the right knee across the body to the left side of the mat, and this time the right arm will extend out to the side. Try pinning the right shoulder blade down to the ground. Maybe the left hand comes to the outside of that right thigh so you can guide it deeper. Think of guiding inner right knee to the ground. Good. Breath stays deep, and we'll roll onto the back again. This time interlacing the hands behind the right thigh, kick the right heel to the sky, and start to rotate big, slow circles with that set of toes. And we'll get into the hip on this side by bending the left knee. You'll cross your right ankle over the left thigh, interlace the hands in front of the left shin, and then pull that left thigh in towards the abdomen. Breath stays deep. And then as you release the feet, we'll come into a full body stretch with an inhale, starting to warm up the abs with an exhale, tuck into a tight little ball. And then with your inhale, stretch out again. And we'll keep that going with the exhale, tuck in. On your inhale, expand out. So you're just swimming slowly through the air, exhaling to tuck, inhaling to stretch, exhaling to tuck, inhaling to stretch. Good, keep that going. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Almost done. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. And release. Nice. We'll take the feet down to the ground. We're setting up for a bridge pose, so you're going to walk your heels in close to your glutes. Bring your arms down by your sides, and with the palms pressing into the ground, lift your hips up high. Bandhasana, bridge pose. The heels press down, so push the heel bones down. See if you can rebound the thigh bones up. If you want to interlace the hands here, you can, but we'll move with bridge in a moment. So focus is on keeping the chin lifted, pushing the heels down to lift the hip bones up. Continue to breathe deep through the nose. Inhale to see the belly rise. This inhale, reach the arms up. We're going to come to a low bridge with the exhale, and the arms will come down by the sides. As you inhale, lift the hips and the arms, and then as you exhale, lower hips to hover, arms down by the sides. We'll keep that going. Inhale, rise. Syncing up the breath with the movement as you exhale, lower. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, lower and hover. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower and hover. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, lower and hover. Good. Big inhale floats you up. And exhale takes you down to hover. This time release the hips all the way down, hug the knees into the chest, and we'll rock side to side, massaging out again, back of the hips, sacrum area. And then we'll start that motion forward and back. So start to rock full length of your spine, shoulders to tailbone, shoulders to tailbone. We're gonna give it several rocks and rolls up the length of the spine. Rock and roll, massage out the vertebrae column. We will be coming up to a boat to work a little bit more on the core. So as you come up to a seat this time, lift the shins up. You can either take shins parallel to the ceiling, they might be at a diagonal, or heels can be on the ground. If you're feeling like the extra adventure, reach the arms up alongside the ears. Really extend up through the fingers if you have that reach of the hands. Think of a long line from tailbone to fingers. You can keep the center action, or if you want to start to switch side to side a few rounds for the obliques, you'll inhale to center and exhale to tap fingers alongside one hip. Nice. Inhale, center. If you're moving, exhale to tap. Inhale, center. You're either holding or exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. If you need a break, take a break and then jump into it when you're ready. Inhale, center, exhale, switch. You got it. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Hold. Inhale. And then exhale, release the feet, release the hands back behind you for a reverse table. We're gonna press the hands and feet down firm, lift the hips up high. Think of getting hips level with the knees. They may or may not get there, but that's your goal. Hips level with the knees, thighs aiming to get parallel with the ceiling. Now start to bring the hips down and touch right knee to forehead. Inhale to lift the hips up. And then as you exhale, lower the hips, tap left knee to forehead. Only 3 total. As you inhale, lift the hips. Second round, exhale, right knee taps. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the chin. Exhale, left knee taps. Final round, inhale, hips rise. Exhale, right knee taps, forehead, dip the hips. And then as you inhale, lift the hips, lift the chin. And this is it. Exhale, left knee taps. Good. Bring some grace to the movement as you exhale. Set the heel down, lift the hips, lift the chin. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower both hips down to the ground. Beautiful work. And then we're going to tuck into a tight little ball, round the back. You can drop the forehead down to the knees. Take a few breaths here in your own little cave. We're going to transition to all fours for cat-cow. So you can swing the legs around, take the knees underneath the hips and the hands underneath the shoulders. Tops of the feet are on the floor, so even toenails are down here as you start to do your cat-cow. With an exhale, you're going to tuck the tailbone under, round the spine. And then with your inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chin and arch. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine. Inhale, arch the back, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine. Inhale, we arch. And exhale, we'll round. Good. Inhale, arch. And then coming back to a neutral spine, we'll separate the knees as wide as the mat, walk the hands forward a little bit, and start to take that position around in circles. So now as you inhale, you'll bring the chest over the hands, and as you exhale, you'll take the hips towards the heels. Inhale, swing the hips and chest around forward, and then over to the left, exhale, over to the right, inhale, and reverse. Exhale, back to the heels. Inhale, up over the hands. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale to the left, over the hands. And then exhale, take it back. This time you're going to tuck the toes under, move back towards the table, but hover the knees. So your knees are going to be an inch or two off the floor as you draw the navel in towards the spine. Long through the low back, so lengthen, lengthen, lengthen the whole spinal column. Good. Now set the knees down. We're going to extend the left leg back, right arm forward. Take an inhale. Stay with the exhale and tap knee in towards the elbow. As you inhale, extend it back out. And as you exhale, tap knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, lengthen right arm, left leg. Exhale, tap knee and elbow. Inhale, reach, and as you exhale, tap. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. This time hold it, or bend the left knee and reach back with your right hand. This is optional, so you can keep extended, or if you're taking the back bend, you're going to kick the foot into the hand, lift the chest, lift the knee. See if you can get the knee and the shoulder to the same height. We'll come back to extension to release, and then set the hand and the knee down, tuck the toes under, and hover the knees. Good. Draw the navel in towards the spine, so strong in the core, long in the low back. Inhale. And exhale, softly lower the knees down. Send the right leg straight back, left arm straight forward. Inhale. Good. And then when you're ready to exhale, we'll tap knee and elbow, round the back like cat pose. Inhale, extend the leg, extend the arm. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, we reach. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Again, pause there. Oh, one last time, crunch. Inhale, reach. You can pause, or if you're taking the back bend, do bend the right knee and reach back with the left hand. If you're not taking the back bend, no worries. Stay in the elongation. And if you're taking the back bend, try to lift the knee as high as the shoulder. Left shoulder. Big inhale. Exhale, back to extension. And release. Hand down, knee down. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees to hover. Now you know it. Anchor the navel in towards the backbone. Elongate the low spine. Inhale. Hug navel to spine as you exhale. Slowly start to straighten out the knees and extend yourself into a down dog to pedal out the feet. So first few moments here in down dog, you're going to pedal the feet by bending one knee, bending the other knee. It'll be a very slow march in place, so you can warm up the backs of the legs and the hamstrings, especially calves here as well, Achilles. As you do pedal out the feet, spread the fingers wide apart and push down through the hands, knuckles included. So knuckle bones, fingerprints, press into the earth. Feet pedal slowly like you're riding a bicycle. We're going to move into a twist by walking the hands back a couple of inches, shorten your stance in down dog, and then take the right hand to the outside of the left calf. Right hand, left calf, or ankle, or heel. Push down firmly with the left palm and the right heel, so both heels are anchored down in place. Take a big inhale. Good. Look under that left armpit as you exhale. And release for the opposite side. Left hand is going to grab the outside of that right calf or ankle or heel. You're going to anchor down through the right hand, knuckles included, left heel, right heel included. Good, deep inhale. Exhale. And then start to release back into down dog. You're going to walk the feet back so you're in a long stance again in down dog, so that as you shift forward into a high plank, the shoulders stack over the wrists. Now move back to a down dog and keep that distance between hands and feet. On your inhale, you'll pitch forward, high plank position. And then exhale, pike the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward through the shoulders and the ankles, high plank. Exhale again, downward facing dog. And again, inhale, high plank. This time hold it. Knees can be down on the ground as you lower all the way to the belly, for a few rounds of cobra rolls. On your inhale, lift the chest. And then as you exhale, lower the chest, lower the chin. Inhale, roll back up, chin tucks to the chest until the top, then lift the chin, inhale. Exhale, roll it back down. Notch by notch by notch. One more time, inhale. This time maybe you come up onto the fingertips. We're going to hold it at the top, and you can either reach the hands back or interlace the fingers. Either fingers to heels or knuckles push to the heels. Keep the feet down for a moment, inhale. Last moment, we'll exhale, lift the heels, lift the feet, inhale. And then start to beat the heels or keep the heels lifted and just hold still. So beating the heels or holding in place. Take a deep breath and then release all the way to the ground. Nice. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, and we'll rise up to table and then all the way back to a child's pose. And I was mistaken. Tops of the feet down, not tucked toes. We are going to meet back in a downward facing dog. So as you're ready, go ahead and rise up to a downward facing dog. And then we'll start to walk the feet forward very slow to the top of the mat. I'm doing this crisscross action with the feet to stretch the calves a little bit, so you might take it slow with me and crisscross all the way to the top into a forward bend. When you get into forward fold, grab opposite elbows and hang your head heavy, heavy, heavy. Start to sway your torso left to right, so it's like you're hanging in a ragdoll position. Release your hands down and start to shake your head side to side. And then forward and back with the head. Good. Bend the knees, round your spine, and start to roll up to stand, vertebrae, vertebrae, vertebrae. When you get all the way up to stand, bring your arms down by your sides. Turn your palms forward so that they face the front of your space. That'll give you a little bit of external rotation in your shoulders. Now you might take this as a moment to set an intention for your practice. So if there's something you want to dedicate your practice to, set that intention now. And then with an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, forward fold, half sun salutation. As you inhale, sweep the arms up. Saluting the sun, inhale, and then exhale, thumbs to heart center or arms down by the sides. We'll do 3 total. On your inhale, reach up, look up. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. On your inhale, slide the hands up the legs, halfway lift. On your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach the arms up, look up past your hands. And then as you exhale, bring the arms down. Your choice, hands by the sides or hands at heart center. One more time, big inhale, sweep up, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise, reach the arms up, look up past the hands. As you exhale, bring it on home. And we'll add on for more of a full sun salutation with a little bit of a different twist to it. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to downward facing dog. So you're going to step the feet back one at a time, downward facing dog. We're going to shift forward again like we did. Inhale to high plank. Adjust the feet if needed. Exhale to down dog. And again, inhale to high plank. And exhale to down dog. 3 of those total, and then we'll switch it up. So inhale, high plank. Good. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. And this time, knees or no knees, lower to a chaturanga. Inhale to a cobra, maybe up dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips high. Inhale to bend the knees, look at your thumbs, and as you exhale, step or hop to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach the arms up. Exhale, thumbs to heart center or arms by the sides. We have 3 of that version of sun salutation. This is round 2. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Follow the metronome of the breath as you inhale, half lift. Exhale, down dog. Keep the breath smooth. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, and you got it. Exhale, knees or no knees, lower down. Untuck the toes as you inhale, low cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, inhale, and then exhale, pounce to the top of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise. Reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Last round of that sun variation. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. High plank as you inhale. Down dog as you exhale. Inhale, roll out. Exhale, pike back. Inhale, roll out. Exhale, pike back. Inhale, roll out. Knees or no knees, exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend of your choice. And exhale back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, bend the knees, look forward, and exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we rise, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands down. Good. We'll start to switch it up even more. You're going to separate your feet as wide as the mat. Turn your toes out. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, bend the knees and elbows. Come down into Malasana squat. You can also perch up on a block or a stack of books here if you want to place something under the hips for a seat. And then you can either stay, hands at heart center, or reach the arms forward or up. I have my hands interlaced here. Aside from the pointer fingers, they're extended up. Now, if you're with me, you can either do long, deep breaths or breath of fire, pumping navel to spine and exhaling out sharply. Good. Reach the arms out. Inhale. And then forward fold with your exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We have 2 more of those. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. You can step or hop the feet to plank. Bend the elbows and lower, and then on your inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. This time as you inhale, lift your right leg. We'll do a slow mountain climber. Bend the right knee and tap the right elbow. Inhale, extend it back. And as you exhale, tap the left elbow. Inhale, extend it back. And then exhale, knee to chest. Good. This time, step the foot between the palms. Lower the left knee to the ground. And on your inhale, we'll lift the arms, lift the chest. Anchor the left shin down so you have some stability with the legs. And on your exhale, draw the elbows to the sides, curl the chin to the chest. On your inhale, come back, starting point. Reach the arms up. Good. Now exhale, curl in. We have 4 total. Inhale, reach up. Bring some grace or some personal style to the movement as you exhale, hug in. Inhale, extend up. Maybe it's not grace. Maybe it's something else. Exhale, curl in. Good. Inhale, reach up. And this time, catch an interlace of the hands behind the head. Peel the elbows up and open, lift the chin. Inhale. push the right heel down, start to straighten the right leg for half split. Now as your hands frame the shin, curl down over that leg. Inhale to lift the chin, lift the chest, and then exhale, curl in to stay. A few breaths. So you're dropping the chin and the forehead down towards that right shin. Left shin is still pushing into the ground. Good. Rebend the right knee. Tuck the left toes under and lift the back knee up for a high lunge. We'll reach the arms up. Stabilize with the feet. Really push down with the feet to reach up through the spine and the arms. And then we'll twist to the right. Extend the arms out. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, expand. Wingspan reaches. And then inhale back to center. Good. Exhale, open the arms. Twist the chest to the right. Inhale back up to center. So exhale, we twist. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise. Set the left heel down and open. Warrior two. You're going to look over your right hand. Extend the arms out wide. Now find a sharp focus over that right hand so you have something not moving that you can lock the gaze onto. Try stacking the right knee over the right heel. Your right foot is parallel to the long edge of your mat. Good. Now really anchor down with the left heel. Push down with the right heel. We'll start to bend the left knee and come into a Skandasana on that left side. And then as you push through the heels, extend back to Warrior Two. Inhale back to Skandasana. 6 total. As you exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, Skandasana, left side. Inhale, exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, Warrior Two. This time, right elbow to the right thigh. Left bicep up by the ear. Long extension from left fingers all the way down to the left heel. So you have this big, long diagonal line. Good. Now drop that back arm down. Inhale, right arm up. Reversed warrior. And then exhale, we'll cartwheel the hands to frame the right foot. Extend the right leg up to a 3-legged dog. And you can keep that leg lifted or set it down as you shift to high plank to lower into chaturanga. On an inhale, take a back bend with both feet down. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend. 3-legged dog. Exhale, tap right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee comes into the chest. Step the foot between the palms and lower. Right knee down to the ground. Same thing, other side. Inhale to reach the arms up. Anchor the right shin to the ground. And then as you bend the elbows, curl in. Inhale, arms up. Stretch the chest. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach up. Interlace the hands behind the head, peel the elbows open, lift the chest, and then as you push the left heel down, use that as some leverage to start to pitch forward into half split. When you get into half split, take a moment to inhale, lift the chest and chin, and then exhale to bow deeper over that shin. Curling in over the left leg. Right shin is pushing into the ground or towards the ground, even if it doesn't touch, push it down towards the ground. Keep the breath deep. Beautiful. A few more breaths. Then you'll start to rebend the left knee, crawl it forward to tuck, right toes under and rise. Crescent lunge, arms reach up, left knee stacks over the left heel, and you already have that front foot set up when we do enter Warrior Two, so it's the same left foot parallel to the long edge of the mat. Good, now deep inhale through the nose. Keep the stack of that left knee as you exhale, twist. Split the wingspan. Inhale to reach the arms up. And then exhale again, split the wingspan and twist. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. Exhale, pull the belly button to the spine and twist from the navel. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, split the wingspan and twist. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, reach up. Good. And then exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. Set the right heel down. Now your right foot is parallel to the short edge of your mat, and that left foot hasn't moved. Left knee hasn't moved, so it's still stacked over the ankle. Find a gaze over the left fingers so you have something sharp to lock onto, or something still to lock onto with a sharp focus. We'll start that Skandasana flow by bending the right knee, taking the hips down towards the right heel. As you exhale, go back to Warrior Two. Firm footing, feet push down. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, heels push down. Left knee bends, Warrior Two. Inhale, right knee bends, Skandasana. Push the feet down. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, Skandasana, side lunge. Exhale, Warrior Two. This time, side angle, left elbow down on the left thigh. The right bicep is going to reach up by the ear. Get a long diagonal line all the way from right fingers through the right hip bone, all the way down through the heel, like you're pushing a stake into the ground with the heel. Now inhale, reach the left arm up for a reversed warrior. And as you exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Send the left leg up and back, three-legged dog, and you can keep it lifted or set it down. So maybe that leg is lifted as you lower for chaturanga, maybe it's not. Both feet will come down for your back bend. Inhale. And then toes tuck with your exhale, downward facing dog. This is your moment for rest. So if you want to rest in child's pose or down dog, take child's pose or down dog. If you want to bring a little bit of playfulness and more activity to it, you're going to walk your hands back. You're going to lift a leg and you're going to take a little hop with the standing leg. 3 kicks on this side. So standing leg bends and hops. And then after you've taken 3, switch sides. So opposite leg will lift. You probably chose your stronger side first, so this one's going to feel a little bit more challenging, and it might not look very pretty, and that's okay. 3 hops, hop, and then set both feet down when you're finished. Good. We will have a collective rest in a moment, so go back to down dog from wherever you came from. Bend the knees, look at your thumbs, and then exhale to step or jump to your thumbs. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, and exhale, bring the hands down, release whatever just happened. Hand to a heart, hand to a belly, your heart, your belly, unless you're practicing with a friend, and no, never mind. Just stand tall, breathe deep. Feet are firmly planted on the ground, breath is even. Good. Check back in with your intention, whatever you showed up on your mat for again. Acknowledge that, honor that. Honor that you're still here in this practice. Good. And then we're going to widen the feet again for a second round of that Malasana squat. Inhale, reach the arms up with the feet wide as your mat. As you exhale, bend the knees and elbows. And this time you have an option. If you want to stay in squat, you'll stay in squat. If you want to move forward into a crow pose, you're going to plant the hands on the ground, and this is optional. So you might stay in squat, and if you're staying, I really encourage you to try to hold it the whole time. If you're moving into crow, you're going to lift the hips up high. Now you're going to come up high onto the toes and plant the knees as high onto the triceps as you can. The backs of the arms, not the sides of the arms. So knees are on the backs of your arms, on your chaturanga arms. You might lift one heel to the glute, Take a couple of breaths and switch, or you might lift both heels at the same time. Breathing steadily through the nose, take an inhale. Stay with your exhale. Anchor the belly button in towards the low back. You might even lift the pelvic floor muscles towards the hip bones here. Good. Find some ease in the jaw. Spread the fingers wide apart and slowly lower the toes down. Lower the hips. Bring the hands to heart. Inhale. And then exhale as you're ready. Forward fold, hands down, hips up. Good. Walk the feet in. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, you can step or jump your feet to a chaturanga. We're going to bend the elbows to lower and inhale to lift the chest. Back bend. Exhale to a downward facing dog. This time as you inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale to step the foot between the palms. We're going to rise up to a crescent lunge, starting to work the balance a little bit more. You'll lift the arms up. Now you might take a couple of steps when we move to get the left knee into the chest, or you might take one big sleek step to the top of the mat. Left knee comes into the chest regardless. You'll start to rotate the left ankle. Stand tall here by pushing the right foot down and rebounding up through your spine and crown of the head. Now we're going to take kind of like a quad stretch. If you were in PE class and you're stretching the left quad, you'll grab a hold of the top of the foot with your left hand and reach the right arm up. You can stay there working the balance and the quad stretch, or start to tip forward into a dancer pose. If you're tipping forward, same thing that we did on the knee earlier. You're kicking the left foot into the left hand and then using that as leverage to lift the knee and the foot a little higher. The chest is still lifted, so think cobra pose or up dog in your chest. Push down with your foot, and if you fall out of it, just get right back into it. If you need a break, take a break. Good. We're going to come out the same way we came in by bringing that left knee into the chest and then stepping it back to your crescent lunge, high lunge. When you get there, you're going to set the left heel down. Open up to a warrior two for triangle. So when you get to warrior two, straighten out the right leg. Start to reach your right arm forward as the right hip tucks back. When you get as long as you're going to get with your torso, go ahead and lower your right hand down to the inside of the calf, ankle, heel, or maybe you place the hand on a block. Your wingspan is open for this one, so reach that left arm up to the sky or up to the ceiling, and you might even look up to the ceiling or that left set of fingers. Good. And we're going to take a twist on the opposite side now. So lift your left heel as you turn around. The legs will be in a lunge and the right arm lifts. Now your left hand is on the ground, even pushing down into the ground to rebound the right fingers higher. Good. Now set the right hand down for a moment. We're going to come back up to that lunge. Inhale. And now second round of dancer on the same leg. So lift that left knee into the chest to begin. Good. You know where we're going this time, but take it slow. You're going to lower left knee down to the right knee. Left hand grabs the inside of the left foot. And now as you reach the right arm high, kick the right foot into the hand and maybe start to lift the left knee up. If you're lifting the left knee, the chest stays lifted as well. So think of lifting the tip of your sternum to the right thumb. Kick the left foot into the hand. Inhale. Good. Stay with the exhale. Push the right foot down. Lift the pelvis. Inhale. And then slowly start to bring left knee into the chest. And you guessed it, we're going back to where we came from. Step the left foot back. Inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands lower. Right foot lifts up and back, three-legged dog. And you can take that three-legged chaturanga or both legs come down. Inhale to a cobra, up dog, both feet down. Exhale to down dog for the other side. On your inhale, you're going to lift the left leg. On your exhale, step the foot between the palms. We first rise to the crescent lunge, so you'll reach the arms up. Good. Get steady on the feet. Both feet push into the ground. That right knee starts to come in towards the chest with either a couple of hops or one big giant step. Start to rotate your right ankle when you get there. We'll move into that PE stretch. So when you're ready, right knee down next to the left knee. Right hand grabs the inside of the right foot and left arm lifts up. right leg will lift. So you're going to kick that right heel into, kick the right foot, top of the right foot into the right hand if you are back bending. Otherwise, knees stay side by side and you quad stretch. Good. Left arm reaches high. Inhale as you lift the chest, and exhale to bring it back, right knee to chest. And we'll step it back to our crescent lunge for our little side flow. You're going to reach the arms up with an inhale, set the right heel down with an exhale, and start to straighten left leg. Good. Extend the arms to a T, reach the left arm forward. When you get as extended as you're going to get, lower the left hand down. So the spine is staying extended. Think of the tailbone and the crown of the head making a parallel line to your ceiling or your floor. Arms extend out wide, big, big open wingspan. Good. Slowly, we'll start to float the right hand down, bend the left knee, and turn. Now the chest opens to the opposite wall. You have made a turn on the ball of your right foot, so now right heel is lifted. Wingspan is long. Inhale. Good. And then exhale. Slowly start to lower that left hand down. Inhale, reach the arms up, crescent lunge. And we're moving back to that knee to chest position or single-legged Tadasana, where we'll start our second round, final round of dancer. You'll grab the inside of the foot with the right hand, lift the left arm up. Maybe start to kick the right foot into the hand. If you're not, I encourage you to keep the quad stretch. So either way, you're practicing the balance, you're finding that center. Inhale. Good. If you have a hold of your foot, kick foot to hand, lift chest to left thumb. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Slowly, I just saw a bird fly by. Bring your right knee to your chest. Interlace the hands in front of the shin. We're going to step the right foot all the way back. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, hands down. Left foot goes up and back to three-legged dog. And it either comes down to a plank or a three-legged plank. Inhale, exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent work. Good. Pedal out the feet a little bit here. Shimmy the hips side to side. Holding in your down dog in stillness. We'll press both heels down. Pike the hips really deep. Push the knuckles, fingerprints into the floor. Now walk your thumb and your index fingers together to touch. They're going to make a triangle of space between. You're going to look at that triangle as you bend the knees and then hop forward so your feet land outside of the hands. And then when you get there, pick up the hands to heart center. Either second round, third round of crow, or second round of crow, or third round of your malasana squat. So you can hold that squat or take your second round of crow. Knees to elbows, triceps or armpits. The higher on the arm you can get it, that's your goal. Heels close to the glutes. Good. Push down with the hands. Inhale. Slowly exhale, feet to the ground. Nice work, you guys. Extend the legs out in front of you. We're going to take Dandasana or staff pose, which is a staff through the spine is what we're finding. So extend your legs forward, flex your feet, and start to push your palms down into the ground by your hips. Push down almost like you're trying to lift your butt off the floor. So really pushing hands into earth, extending crown of the head up. Now keep that line, that long line or staff through the spine as you reach the arms up. Inhale. And then exhale to hinge forward from your hips. Grab your feet. Relax the weight of the head down in your forward fold. Stay heavy in the thigh bones. If you need to bend the knees here, bend the knees. Keep breathing. Long, steady breaths. Yay. And as we approach the end here, we're starting to slow things down. We're going to keep the focus on the breath. So continue your long, steady breaths as you start to bring it down onto the back. We'll do only one round of back bend here. So we did bridge pose in the beginning, and we're going to take bridge pose again or option for wheel, but we'll start in bridge together. So even if you're going into wheel with me in a moment, start with a bridge, either palms pressing down into the floor or interlace the fingers below you and press the pinkies down into the ground. If you're moving into wheel pose, you'll place the hands alongside the ears, flip the fingers to face the shoulders, and you might take the crown of the head to the floor or lift the crown of the head away. Now you have the option here, if you want to play in your wheel pose, to lift the right leg, and you might just keep the knee bent, or you might straighten the leg and point the toe. Hands push down firmly, left foot pushes down firmly. And then bend that top leg, set it down to switch sides. You could do this in your bridge pose too if you wanted to. Move very slow, so a little bit slower than you want to. I know. You can thank me later. Lift the left foot. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Excellent. Start to lower it down. And then nice and easy, lower out of your version of your back bend. If your crown is off the floor, lower it back down. Then slowly upper back, mid back, lower back. Good. And when your lower back gets all the way down to the floor, we're going to drop the knees open for supine, cobbler's pose, or bound angle pose. Hands can rest on the inner thighs here, or wherever the hands have naturally rested. Might feel best for you, but I think it can be really nice to place the hands on the inner thighs or inner hips. Allow the weight of the hands to be very heavy. Feel this nurturing receptivity of your own hands, the weight of your arms. And taking your hands to the outsides of the knees, we'll circle the knees out wide and then all the way into the chest for a cannonball. You can hug the knees in, lift the low back off the ground, and then press it down a couple of times. So you'll lift low back, squeeze thighs to chest, and then lower low back. Good. Set yourself up for a twist, and when you're ready to drop the knees, you'll take them over to the left side of the mat. Left hand might come to the outside of that right side, just like we did in the beginning. Full deep breaths through the nose. Cooling down here. Continue to soften any places that you might feel are holding accessory tension, maybe the jaw, maybe the hands. We'll take that twist on the other side now as you lift the knees to center, scoot the hips to the left, lower the knees to the right. Good. Relax the skin of the face. Soften the soles of the feet. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, you'll bring the knees back to center. We're going to set the soles of the feet down. Move, if you need to the center of your mat so you can lie with the whole mat supporting your body. And you'll extend the legs out long, extend the arms out long, or if it feels good to place the hands on the body here, you could also allow the palms to rest on the body somewhere. Coming into our final resting pose, our corpse pose, you'll let the weight of the body surrender to the floor. With the eyes closed now, do soften the skin around the eyes, soften the jaw, the skin of the face. Relax the skin of the chest. Disengage the throat muscles. Have a sense of release in the deeper muscles of the chest, the deeper muscles of the abdomen, the hips. Let the full weight of the femur bones and the shin bones rest down. The calves will smush on the ground. Heel bones heavy. Soles of the feet are soft. Skull heavy. And lastly, imagining the brain very peacefully but heavily resting in the basin of the skull. Continue to release, continue to surrender. Still here in Savasana, let go of any thought that is currently residing in the mind. Let your breath come and go naturally. And then reawakening the body, start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, rotate your wrists, your ankles. On an inhale, reach your arms overhead, big, big stretch. You might even arch the back here. You might open the mouth and yawn. Good, big, big inhale. And then exhale to draw the knees into the chest. And you can wrap the arms around the shins. If it felt good to roll into a fetal position, you could roll to a side or you could rock side to side on the back. We are going to meet upright in a seat, so as you're ready, either rocking up to a seat or rolling to a side and meeting me in a seated position. We'll sit nice and tall with the eyes closed. Good, shoulders relaxed. And then on an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Take a big stretch again. Extend through the fingers. Lift up from your sits bones all the way through the hands. When the palms meet, take an exhale to draw the thumb knuckle down to the center of the forehead. Clear discernment. And then thumb knuckles to the lips. Clear speech. And then thumb knuckles to the chest. Clear action. Bow the head down towards the chest. Awesome job. I hope that you enjoyed that flow. I am bringing you these weekly flows every Wednesday that'll be about an hour long each flow while we're not meeting in studios. I do teach yoga full time, and so if you would like to support my work, you can make a donation. Suggested donation is $20 to $30 via Venmo, Brianna Deckard. So the info for that is in the description below. Other than that, I hope that you had a great practice and you'll join me again next week for another 1 hour flow.